morning, here's your latest Sky Sport News update. The Mainland Tactix have booked their spot in the ANZ Premiership final for the first time. They've knocked over the Central Pulse 39-32 in Wellington, wrapping up their place in the decider with a round to spare.
Yeah, pretty stoked, especially for our team as well. We've made it to the elimination round before, but haven't made it to top two, so this is a massive milestone for our team.
Meet again in the grand final in Invercargill next Sunday. New Warriors coach Nathan Brown is confident the foundations are in place to turn the club around. Brown signed a 3-year deal at Mount Smart on Saturday, and the 47-year-old is upbeat about the job he's inherited.
And you can see by their performances that there's, under some very, very difficult circumstances, that the club's in a spot where the players certainly want to compete. And the first thing I sort of noticed when I first went over in the pre-season was that there was a hungry bunch of players.
Despite being off contract at the end of the year, centre Peter Hiku is hoping to stay at the Warriors, although his manager is in talks with a couple of other clubs. Rugby Australia is demanding all 5 of their teams need to be involved in a potential Trans-Tasman competition. The governing body is giving New Zealand a 3-week deadline to commit to that tournament, or they'll set up their own.
We can't wait much longer on the whole Trans-Tasman competition decision. That's been going on now for a considerable period of time.
They're also considering a crossover competition at the end of Super Rugby, which would include the top 2 teams from South Africa, New Zealand and Australia. England bowler Jimmy Anderson is rubbishing reports he's considering retiring from international cricket. The 37-year-old struggled in the first test against Pakistan, taking 1 wicket for just 97 runs at Old Trafford.
I want to keep playing as long as I possibly can. I think if I keep bowling the way I did this week, then the opportunity to retire will be taken out of my hands. It'll be a selection issue. But, for me, I'm still hungry to play the game. I think the frustration for me this week has been just after one bad game, the sort of whispers that go around.
Thanks for watching Sky Sport News. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. Stay with us for more updates.